Hello, this is March 1st in Uji near Kyoto, and first day of spring for me always associated with flowering acacias. In my Moscow days in Russia, there was a big female celebration on March 8th. So people took these flowering acacias from southern Russia or from Georgia, brought them to Moscow and sell as a very typical spring flower. So very nice to see them in spring. Plant is Australian and grows almost all of South and East Australia and also on Tasmania, and start to be widespread in many other countries, cultivated and also growing wild. So these yellow acacias belong to Mimosoideae subfamily of legumes, and what you see, this yellow stuff, are mostly stamens. Stamens will make the yellow color. They also will be most attractive to insect pollinators. Like in all mimosoids and all legumes, the fruit will be the pod, and that pod is very typical and will produce large seeds which are easy enough to germinate. Now about the time of flowering. So it seems to be extremely natural to see it flowering in the springtime, like today, March 1st in Kyoto. But if you look on Australian floras and databases, you will see that acacias are typically flower, as they say, in the end of winter and the beginning of spring. Perfect. But in July, August, September, October and November, so completely reverse to the northern hemisphere dates of flowering. So acacia, which brought to northern hemisphere, completely reverse days of flowering. So season is now different, but again the sense is the same. It will flower in the spring. It is not so for many other Australian plants. For example, eucalyptus might flower in the fall. So in Kew Gardens, I saw them very frequently flowering in October, whereas in Australia, in the native land, the same trees will flower in the springtime. So some Australian plants will change their calendar, some not. So this is still a miracle why some groups of plants will do that and some plants will not. Anyway, acacias, or like they typically called mimosas. Mimosa is a close genus of sensitive plants. So this plant is a sign of spring, and here in Kyoto, like in Russia a long time ago, it also will mark the beginning of spring. Again, March 1st in Uji, flowering Australian acacias. Thank you.